Ableism as Animal, Monologue 5. Am I a beaver building dams and causing floods? Beavers have a reputation for being very hardworking animals. They do most of it at night, nocturnal chewing, building, hustling. Beavers build their dams and lodges to create places for them to live. They live in pairs and raise 2 to 4 kits each year. We people also spend a lot of time building places to live. Many of us don't physically create the structures we sleep in, but we do actively furnish them, fence them, decorate them, oftentimes materially, but also psychologically and spiritually. Beaver dams manifest calmer areas within river currents for safety. Relatedly, people live in homes to escape the dangers of the street. Sometimes beavers build very huge dams that cause major floods. These are often good for ecosystems but can become problematic. Most commonly, they disrupt farming and other human plans. This summer, I let go of my backpack and reflected for nights on what in there I actually need versus what in there I'd collected as part of my dam. It turns out I did not actually need quite a few things, and many, if not most, I only needed to maintain a job. It's the thing that I keep thinking about, how capitalism traps us in needing a job for healthcare and consuming for the job and to maintain our job. This is true for everyone, and especially for disabled people. We have no choice but to have health insurance or go broke. These days, one 15-minute primary care visit is $300 to $700, and to access most disability benefits, you need provider notes. In managing my out-of-state medical leave, I had 1 to 2 appointments per week, many in large part because I needed paperwork, which adds up to thousands of dollars per month in costs just to navigate administrative burden. I don't know how to work and to also not consume. I'm trying to be more careful in buying, but I feel so stuck. Take my phone. I need a phone to get into many accounts, to follow up on insurance and apply for jobs. I let go of my backpack because I felt it was wrong to have all that most everything in there, especially the tech, was made from the exploitation of humans, children, nature. I do not intend to exploit, and often try very hard not to, but here I am made to exploit nonetheless, and it is invisibilized because society accepts it. I know it's wrong, and I still feel it is my best option sometimes. So now I'm finding myself asking more and more, am I a beaver building dams and causing floods? And how big of a dam and lodge do I actually need? I think many of us justify consumption beyond what we need as being a reward for the exploitation and extraction of our labor. So it makes sense to cut some of that excess out and reduce it, right? I think the answer is yes, and is clear-cut in the extremes. Do I need a private jet? No. Do I need a huge living space? No. But sitting here, do I need new clothes? Yes, no. Is it okay if they're vintage instead of new? Yes, no. What about my sticker printer and other art supplies? Yes, no. It's not a need. I should only keep what I need to survive, right? What if I need art and joy for survival and growth, to prevent me from becoming an even more hardened exploiter? Beavers build dams, and they leave behind floods, and they often don't know the consequences of them. They just build and work to rebuild when their work gets broken. I hate what capitalism has done to the human beaver. End of Monologue 5.